live and my niggas planning a stakeout. You heard about the click and my niggas nothing to play bout. I just left a quarter clean over my playhouse. And never at the crib, the trap we call it the playhouse. You gotta take my word on this one, you missed the way out. I waited about an hour, you catching me on the way out. Smokers love smokers, made a killing at my playhouse.
Why y'all be coming to y'all battles like your mom made y'all run to the corner store for milk? Like, I feel you. It look like you rolled out of bed like, man, there might be some halfway decent hoes at the store. The shirt clean, yeah. These sweats clean. I'll at least put some J's on. Wear the hat. Alright, we good. Let's go. Y'all about to be on cam. Rapping. I feel you. Low deluxe, healthy. They gonna name this battle The Redemption of Bonafyde. And Ken Savvy was preparing for J. Lopez. So we writing rounds on the way to the battle now. Like on the way, not the day before, not the week before. We wait until we on the way. Like, you was in the car? That's a different level of confidence, man. Like, yeah, man. I'm getting into the Uber. Yeah, I'm on the way, and I'm riding. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be there, and by the time I get there, I hope I got the rounds. Hey, driver, can you know what I'm saying, take the long way, cause
just left a quarter clean over my playhouse. And never at the crib, the trap we call it the playhouse. You gotta take my word on this one, you missed the way out. I waited about an hour, you catching me.
Yo, what's going on, UBL, man? We here to talk about this front lines battle, man. Always like to try to touch on a few battles, especially if I was there. So front lines battle, Ken Savvy and Bonafyde. Though there's nothing really to talk about. Like, Bonafyde clearly got the W. I think he got this W by default. Had Ken Savvy not been writing his rounds on the way there, I think he would have took this battle. It's probably why he was so late, man. Bezo was probably tight. Like, bruh, why you choose to write your rounds on the way? You got the Uber driver passing the venue 8 times. I know it don't take, man. Y'all supposed to be at the venue at what time, and y'all got there at what time? Yeah, that's because the Uber driver was driving in circles back and forth so Ken Savvy could write the round. He was writing the round on the way to the venue. Ain't no way. I don't care what train you take. I don't care about none of that. Ain't no way it take that long to get. I ain't even from New York City. Where were we at? We was in Queens. And I drove to Brooklyn. And I was on whatever. Ken Savvy and Bezo took the long way because Ken Savvy was writing his rounds. Bezo was in there tight, like, I'm ready to get there. So, I mean, like, Bezo had his rounds down because he was reciting while Ken Savvy was writing. Like, it was... I already spent too much time on that. Let's kind of focus on Bonafyde here. If you don't know me, you finna find out. I'm a battle rap fan. I have an opinion, and I'm gonna give it. Bonafyde, like I said, hey, salute on your win. You got this one by default, though, buddy. You lost the P-Bills. You know what I'm saying? Though you did redeem yourself, I think you was about to die a slow death. And because Ken Savvy, like, we can still learn a little bit from what happened here. You could still take some things from this battle, and I know you did because I talked to you a little after, and you were so humble, and you were like, hey, man, that was Ken Savvy. It was just a privilege that he took the battle on such short notice. Like, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So, I know that you're going to take some things and learn on your own, but just want to go over a few things. One, I don't think delivery is a problem for you. I don't think it is. I think it's memory. I was looking at the P Bills battle, just couldn't get through it. And salute, you got through it. However, I think you rushed through it to get through it, if you know what I'm saying. Like, some of these things that you were saying could have been said harder if you just slowed it down a little bit. I think that you need to know your material backwards and forward so you can play with it. If you're in a situation where you can kind of, if you know your material, you can deliver a punchline, fill them out, and ride with that type of delivery. And then once you hit some material that they're not really rocking with, you can switch the delivery up a little bit and see if they're just rocking with how you rap or if they're rocking with what you're saying. Then you can take it from there. I don't think that you knew your material well enough to control the flow of what you were saying, because you delivered some good haymakers like that Mandela thing. But that cancel shows Bill Cosby punch, that was kind of like slid in there and done through. Your nothing can keep me down, that was hard. You didn't deliver that with enough time for it to marinate, and you didn't accent the words that needed to be accented there for them to catch it. But Smoked on His Front Porch Friday, you did that delivery pretty well. However, that's a punch that we done heard before. Why are you wasting a good delivery with stuff that we done heard from multiple battle rappers? The disrespect to Kid Savvy's girl was cool. The hot box siphon, but once again, bro, there's got to be some consistency. Like, I mean, hey dog, I ain't saying it might be where you from, but fish burn. I mean, I get it. Like the box burnt, like STD, like that's some stank pussy. Like, oh, okay, cool. But like Lawrence Fishburne, it's just when it comes to writing and pen, that's Ken Savvy over there. He probably would have took that. Lawrence Fishburne got a daughter, and she do porn, or did porn, or did something of the equivalent. Like, nah, I'm pretty sure she did a pornographic film. Like, bruh. If you gonna say the fish burn, and you talking about hoes and talking about link the pornography, like, yo, I had her on tape, get the name of Lawrence Fishburne's daughter, link her in here, then say the fish burn, cause she on tape having sex with nigga after nigga after nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't say Lawrence the fish burn in the room for, nah, we gonna think that's corny, bruh. You gotta put a little bit of seasoning on that steak, or you know what I'm saying, you gotta put a little bit of sides, you gotta put a little bit of accompaniment with that steak, you know what I'm saying? So if that's your main punch, alright, if your main punch, alright, you wanna go with that, you need to put some mashed potatoes over there, might need a little bit of gravy, might need to put some broccoli over here, maybe a little bit of asparagus with the hollandaise sauce. Like, I'm just keeping this buck, I'm trying to help you. It's all love for me. It's all love. That 1985 J. Cole song, you know, we got what you saying, but like the delivery, like you really spelling it out for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got you. So like, it's, you have to understand, like, a lot of the battle rappers that watch y'all more than likely watch RBE. More than likely rap themselves, or more than likely compare you to smack battle rappers or PG battle rappers. 1985 J. Cole song, that's not making anybody's throwaways, like, on that level. I'm just keeping it a buck. So like, the pen has to elevate a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Just a tad, you know what I'm saying? Knock your tooth out and then rob the tooth fairy. Okay, but you get in there with a dope freestyle, he gonna be like, you believe in the tooth fairy, bruh? Oh, and I bet Santa's real. He gonna turn that into a punch about leaving you red when he put something around with a gold. Like, I'm just saying, you have to choose your punches wisely, because the audience, they look for reality in what you say. If you believe in a tooth fairy, they don't believe you popping them guns, and they don't believe you'll knock them out. You know what I'm saying? So the pen has to be elevated to a certain point, and Ken Savvy showed you that a little bit. Once he got in your face, the crowd was ready, because it was like, yo, he was just kind of, all right, Ken Savvy's about to give us that feel. So the crowd got excited. They were like, yeah, what's he about to do? He even showed you with some of his movements, he was winning just off of that. Like he talked to Capone a little bit. I turned UBL into URL, because Smoke Capone, and Yak Man gonna have to give me an endorsement. So I was all right, but hey, don't wear the shirt though, bro. Don't wear the shirt though. Everybody that wear that shirt get smoked. You learn from Tech 9 wore the shirt and the hat and got 30. He might have won the first round. That first round was close. But them last two wasn't. Don't wear the shirt though if you do get that endorsement. That I don't need gas, the Tesla car. The for thinking you are street, leave his top missing, got in my own bag. Savvy always with the performance. Had he gotten through it, this would have been another L. Yes, you did get through it, Bonafyde. You got through all of your raps. Salute, salute, salute. Like after the P Bills joint, you just wanted to get through it. Now, work on knowing that material, really, really knowing that material, so you can play with the delivery. I don't think that you can't deliver, because you showed you can deliver punches and make them hit. It's just like, can you play with it, and can you get a little crowd control, and then work that way? I think that would be the next step to take. But salute on a good battle. A win is a win, but it's like, do you want to take the win that you got because their main scorer, their main player was injured? I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But Bonafyde definitely did show that he deserves, a top opponent. And Ken Savvy might have been preparing for Jay Lopez, man. I don't know. You know what they talk about. You gotta, and when you writing for two people at one time, you gotta rob from Peter to pay Paul. And he was looking at that Jay Lopez material like, nah, this all fire. I ain't taking none of this. I'm writing some whole new material on the way. And it just turned out like this. So, unfortunately, like, pretty good. Pretty good. Like, I mean, not bad to construct that on the way to the venue, but just couldn't get through it, man. We got another one to talk about, man. P. Bills. Capone.